Employees should not be sacked on the spot. Employers need to listen up. It might save you a lot of money at tribunal. So usually when an employer wants to dismiss an employee immediately, it's normally down to something the employee's done, something severe, something which they might argue is gross misconduct, where it would be unsafe, unsuitable, or unlawful to keep them in the business. But even in the case of gross misconduct, you still need to follow a fair disciplinary process and have a fair reason for dismissing somebody. In the fair disciplinary process, you've got to go through, invite them to a disciplinary, hear their side of things, offer them the option of appeal. Sometimes with employees with less than 2 years service, currently they don't have unfair dismissal rights. It means they can't bring an unfair dismissal claim at tribunal. I'll get onto that in a minute. So what do? You don't want them in the company. They've done something that severe that you can't have them working there. What do? Well, you can consider suspending them. That's going to be on full pay. I know it sounds unfair, especially if they've done something terrible, but you need to go through a fair process. You need to invite them to a disciplinary hearing, 48 hours for them to review the evidence. They have the right to be accompanied and they have the right to appeal, and you need to investigate the situation. Now, if an employee's got less than 2 years service, then they don't have unfair dismissal rights, which means technically you don't need to have a fair reason or follow a fair process for dismissing them, because they can't bring a claim even if you don't. But there are other claims that they might be able to bring, which is why it's important to do the investigation and to follow the fair process, because that might uncover other factors which you might have dismissed them for. For example, there might be something discriminatory. They might have blown the whistle on something. There might be an automatically unfair reason, which means they don't need that length of service then in order to bring a claim. So once you've got all the facts, then you can go ahead and make your decision. But yes, you might need them out of the business, and suspension can be considered a neutral act as a way of doing that, without implying any guilt, but just saying, we need to conduct an investigation into this because the allegations are severe. We're not implying that you definitely have done something, but the allegations are severe enough to warrant us having to suspend you from the workplace. Let me know in the comments if you didn't know that. And also let me know in the comments if you've ever been sacked on the spot.